I've come up with a recipe that you could do any day of the week. This is my kind of version of a butter chicken. All of this happens in a pan, so it's a super convenient recipe. Let's get that on a high heat, and then I'm gonna add 700 grams of fresh tomatoes whole. Essentially what I wanna do is scald, char, and blacken the skins of these tomatoes. Already, look at that. Can you see how we're blackening those tomatoes? That's gonna give a char, a smokiness. So just take these tomatoes off the vine. Now, at the same time, as we blacken these, we're gonna do the chilies. Split the chilies in half, and with the tip of the knife, take out the seeds. That's the hottest bit. So in these go. Now, as these tomatoes get black all over, what you'll notice is naturally the skins are starting to peel off. Let's get the last of the chilies on there. Now, let them cool down. If you want, you can cover them just to let them steam a little bit. Right, the marinade. Really, really simple. In a bowl or a nice platter, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of the garam masala. Then I'm gonna take 8 cloves of garlic and just use a grater. Look at that. Then I want a nice big couple of thumb-sized pieces of ginger. Just take a little spoon to scrape the skin off the ginger. Then I'll use the same fine grater to grate the ginger. Okay, so into this, we will season it with salt and pepper. 2 tablespoons of lovely yogurt. Now, when it comes to the chicken breast, it's almost twice the thickness here at this fat end than this part here at the thin end. So what I'll do is ignore this thin end, and about here, start to score it. About 1/2 centimetre to 1 centimetre now thick. This will allow that lovely marinade to penetrate quicker. There's no polite way to marinade. Get that into all the little slits and the cuts. I'm gonna let that marinade for about 10 minutes and have a clean down. Right, let's get cooking the chicken. I'm gonna get this nice and hot. I'll add a little bit of oil to a pan, and then let's put the chicken straight into that hot oil, and I wanna get it dark and golden. So while that's frying away, let's peel these tomatoes. Just take the skins off and the little stalk. The chilies I'll keep to one side. Hey! Buds, do you want to turn the chicken for me, darling? So when it comes to cooking the chicken, we're only going to do it for like 8 to 10 minutes. Well done, mate. So look, we've peeled through all of these little tomatoes, and then you can gather all of these little skins at the end, put them in your hand, and in there, that is pure flavour. You go and wash your hands, big boy. Oh, chicken's looking amazing. Gnarly on both sides and just cooked through perfectly. Right, let's get that on a board. Now, let's make the sauce. It's really, really simple. So use all those pan juices there. Let's get the tomatoes and all the juices into the pan. And now in with 2 tablespoons of that cashew butter. That'll cook down pretty quickly and go ruby red. So I've got 500 mils, give or take, of boiling water. So just enough to really help this simmer down and turn into a lovely thick sauce. Just get a fork and just squash all those tomatoes and let that boil vigorously for a couple of minutes. I am gonna put some chili in. The question is, how much? I think what I'm gonna do is just go in with 1.5. If you wanna take the edge off the spice, put like 2 teaspoons of mango chutney. Now what we can do is get that chicken in there, and we want the chicken to be really juicy, right? And I want quite big chunks. I don't want like little wafy bits. And then I'm gonna put this in the sauce and let that chicken simmer. What I'm gonna do now is just spoon 3 tablespoons of yogurt through the sauce, just a little bit of coriander on the top, and that, my friends, is gonna be a beautiful curry. So look, I've got some rice here. I've put some chickpeas in, and then just get it in there. Look at that, big chunks of meat. Let's get amongst it. So, so good. That's good to go. Let's feed the family. So do you like it, River?
I love it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yes!